The Franklin County Tourist Development Council presents Seafood Cooking Tips on how to prepare our world-famous seafood.
Hello, my name is Chef Brett Gormley, and today we're going to prepare for you some homemade alligator meatballs. This is the alligator meat that we buy. It comes farm raised, has very little fat in it. This is the packaging. It's 1 pound blocks. There's 2 grams of fat per pound of meat. So it's very delicious and also very good for you. After you remove the alligator from the packaging, you're going to want to dry it before you start to the grinding process. Here we have some pieces of our dried alligator meat. We're going to get that into our mixing bowl. And then we're going to add our other ingredients. And next we're going to add a medium-sized shallot. I'm just going to do a rough chop on this one. Put that into our bowl. And we're going to add our fresh garlic and cut the tops off of it, because you don't want that in your food. Remove the top bitter piece. It's very bitter and undesirable. And then we're going to add our bacon next. Let's do a nice little rough chop on this as well. And get our bacon right into our mixing bowl. And we're going to add our dried oregano, or fresh oregano. It's probably a tablespoon of that. Then a nice pinch of fresh ground sea salt. Then fresh ground black pepper. And we're going to massage that together a little bit. And you do have to treat alligator meat like it is chicken, so you have to be very careful to wash your hands, not cross-contaminate anything, and wear gloves when necessary. And then that's it, your basic ingredients, and we're ready for the grinding process. And now you're ready for the grinding process. Just mash your meat into there. Fire the grinder up. Now that we have our alligator meat and ingredients ground together, we're going to shape the balls. I like to use 1 ounce meatballs because they're just a little easier to eat and they're a little juicier. So then you shape them. You want to put them on an oven ready sheet of paper or foil or a non-stick pan. Just shape them up. Get your oven preheated to 325 and ready to bake. Now you're ready. You don't need any oil if you have the non-stick paper, and the bacon and the alligator will bring back some fat and greasiness to it as well for some good flavor. Alright, after our meatballs have baked at 325 for roughly 15 to 17 minutes, we're going to pull them out. And then now we're going to the next step, which is getting the sauce made for them and the pasta. And then we're almost ready to eat. So you can prepare as many meatballs ahead of time as you like, and then when you're ready to serve, we'll take our homemade veal stock, cream, and sour cream sauce. We'll go into a nice skillet. We're going to let that reduce for just a little bit, and then we're going to pour that over our homemade sweet potato pasta, and you'll be ready to eat. And here we have the finished product of the meatballs served over a fresh homemade sweet potato pasta and garnished with fresh parsley and Parmesan cheese. Please enjoy.